NBA analyst and NBA.com writer Kaunda Chama is joining us for some insight on the much-anticipated game. Good evening, Kaunda.
Hi, Amina. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
Great.
I'm excited. The
You
All-Star
are?
game is around the corner.
Well, most definitely. I can hear a few people in my ears celebrating. So now 10 players and more all selected by fans. So what do you make of the two All-Star teams?
Well, so far we got the first 10, 5 in each side. I am not too surprised by who got selected. Like, we go through the East. We got Kevin Durant, the best player in the Eastern Conference at the moment. Then Giannis Antetokounmpo, the reigning back-to-back MVP. Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers, a Cameroonian who is in the running for MVP this season. Kyrie Irving, an elite point guard, as well as Bradley Beal from the Washington Wizards. Those, to me, I could see from a mile away that they were going to be selected. I didn't expect Bradley Beal to do as well as he did, but he's done well. And when we go to the West, His Royal Highness, King James, LeBron James, obviously is leading the votes in the whole entire All-Star voting, followed by Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets, Kawhi Leonard from the Clippers, Stephen Curry, he's like a household name when it comes to All-Star at the moment, and then Luka Doncic, who'll be playing in his second All-Star, youngster from Europe there. So I'm very excited about the 7th of March, which will be 4 days to the date of when COVID actually shut down the league last season. So it's actually something very special to see it happen so close to the day when things all fell apart last season. But looking at the names so far, I'm very excited, Amina.
Okay. Now, what are your predictions for the games, given we've got James and Durant? What do you think is going to take place here?
Well, Amina, they recently changed the format of the All-Star just to add a bit of excitement to it. So what happens is, although these guys have been selected from the West and the East, before it used to be Team East versus Team West. Now, what's going to happen when the rest of the players who are the reserves are selected? So there'll be 10 reserves selected from the East and 10 reserves selected from the West, in addition to the 5 that have already been selected. Now, what's going to happen is each captain from the West, obviously, is going to be LeBron James, and from the East is going to be Kevin Durant. They're going to select from the pool, regardless of which conference you come from, and they're going to make their teams. And if you were to ask me as a betting man, it's 50-50 at the moment, Amina, because it's become really competitive, and I cannot tell who they're going to choose at the moment. If I could do a little bit of gossiping, I know at the moment the relationships with former teammates LeBron James and Kyrie Irving are not very good. I could even tell last night when they played against each other. So I do not expect LeBron James to pick Kyrie Irving as his starting point guard, although back in the days that would have been the case. This time I'm expecting him to pick Steph Curry. So LeBron James and Steph Curry on the same team. Durant might either pick Kyrie or Luka. I'm giving it to Team LeBron. And I sound very biased here, but just looking at the politics that are going on, the relationships and everything that's happening in the league, I give it to Team James at the moment.
Most definitely very biased, and we wait with bated breath to see what will unfold as this goes on. But thank you very much for joining us this evening, Kaunda.
It's a pleasure, Vida.
All right.